Hello everybody, welcome back to the JavaScript tutorial. Um, Today we're going to be learning about variables. So variables are, in my opinion, the most important part of programming. And luckily, they're pretty simple. In JavaScript, that is. Now, usually in most strongly typed programming languages with type safety, you would have to define the type, and there are many types like ints, characters, strings. But in JavaScript, you just have a single variable, and it is a dynamic variable, so it can be any type. So to create a variable, there are three ways: let, and then just call it foo equal to and value, and then there's var, which is almost exactly like let, except there are a few minor differences which aren't important right now. We'll go over them later on. Var equals, and then there is const, which is basically a variable you can't change. So once you set it, num num equal to 6. Once you set a const variable, it will give an error when you try to set num to another value. Let's demonstrate. Node dot slash vars, and we get an error because we try to assign another value to a constant, which isn't allowed. So how do we use variables like these? So to use variables like these, you would use var let a equal 7 and let b equal 12, and then console.log a plus b. Now you could just put a, then it will log 7, but you could also add numbers. So the best way to do this would be let c equal a plus b, and then we print out c, which is more defined, and it just gives more information. Now, if I run this program, then you can see 7 plus 12 equals 19. Now, there are a few weird things in JavaScript. For example, if I put this in a bracket and I run the program again, then you append a string value to a number value, which is weird. But then, because you can't append a number value, you can't minus a string value from a number value, then minus still works correctly. So you just have to be careful of things like that, because JavaScript isn't a type safe language. So this has been JavaScript variables in a few minutes. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.